Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy going to the air right away. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
Yellow.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
Ashton Jeanty with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. But big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Back to throw, Purdy. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That's complete yet again to Thornton. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 50 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's complete. Rome Odunze. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hurd. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 17 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Play action. Now Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. You look at this Bears defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it fourth down. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Purdy. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Bears 14.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Williams. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brandon Ayuk, 60 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Levi Onwuzurike That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a handoff up the middle. Hurd. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 19. Operating from the gun, Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Get set. At 18, what's up? Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 45 yards. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Joey Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll back back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Hardman on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Get set, up.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Williams from the gun on third down. And the Raiders have got him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Hardman to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Purdy. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And it is caught, fighting his way through contact. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone will come through.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the score. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Levi Onwuzurike getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 34 yards. And the Bears are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
It's the score, Raiders 56, Bears 28. Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Shifts by him. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
4th down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing is Williams. And his throw is incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The offense on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 4th down, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down. A gain of 7. And
Throwing again here, Williams. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll run it here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On first down, it's Genty. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ready? Just the Eagle. Ready?
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right back to Genty on first down. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Check. Get up.
Well, they run the option on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Get set.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one.